Have you ever stopped to realize that we are caught in a constant race toward a destination that might just be a shimmering, fleeting mental illusion? We rush through our days with such intensity, desperate to become someone important, yet in the process, we often forget who we truly are right now. Why do we fear standing still so deeply? Is it because the silence forces us to face the quiet emptiness that we try so hard to escape? In a world that measures value by constant movement and productivity, the act of simply being can feel like a radical, almost frightening act of rebellion. We are terrified that if we stop, even for a moment, the world will leave us behind, or the masks we wear will finally slip away. But what if the fastest way to get where you need to be is not to run faster, but to stop moving entirely and look within? Imagine a time that flows differently, where progress is measured not by distance covered, but by the depth of your presence in the very here and now. When we let go of the need to reach a future point, we realize that the home we have been seeking has been right under our feet. This is the beginning of the journey back to yourself, a path that requires no movement, no effort, and no map to find your way back. It is a strange human comedy that we try to find happiness the same way a blind person might use a flashlight to look for darkness. The harder you grasp at the fluid moments of life, the faster they seem to disappear, leaving your hands empty and your heart feeling perpetually unsatisfied. Think of your mind like the surface of a deep, quiet lake. When you try to force it to be still, you only create more ripples. Your very effort to find peace becomes the very noise that prevents it. You cannot wash away blood with more blood or calm water with hands. Only when you stop acting upon the water does it settle itself. Only in total non-interference can the surface reflect the vast beauty of the sky. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. A flower does not struggle to bloom. It simply yields to the inherent rhythm of its own being. We, however, treat our lives like a project to be managed rather than a mystery to be lived. We try to pull the petals open prematurely. As the great thinkers once noted, we are often like a man who runs away from his own shadow, only to get more and more exhausted. True control is not about forcing things to happen, but about understanding the flow of life and learning how to move in harmony with it. When you stop trying to control every outcome, you find a hidden power. It is the power of the sail, not the power of the motor. Let the world be as it is. When you stop resisting the current of existence, you finally discover that the universe is actually on your side. This is the ancient wisdom of Wu Wei, the art of non-striving. It is not about laziness or inaction, but about acting without any forced effort. Consider the clouds. They do not decide where to go or how fast to travel. They simply follow the wind, and yet they cover the world. A boat that drifts with the current reaches the sea just as surely as one that is rowed, but it travels with a far greater grace. Look at the bamboo. It is hollow, flexible, and strong. Because it does not resist the wind, it can survive the most powerful and destructive storms. We break because we are rigid. We suffer because we believe we must stand tall and fight against every force that comes our way in life. Wu Wei is the intelligence of the heart. It is knowing when to move and when to be still, like a dancer following a silent melody. It is the peak performance of the athlete who is in the zone, where the action happens through them rather than being performed by them. The spider does not chase the fly. It builds its web and waits in silence. All that it needs eventually comes to it through its patience. Can you allow your life to live itself through you? Can you trust that the same intelligence that grows forests can also guide your daily path? Non-striving is the ultimate form of trust. It is the realization that you are not the separate driver of this vehicle, but the journey itself. To practice, Wu Wei is to become like water. It is soft and yielding, yet it can wear down the hardest rock through its simple persistence. Your mind is like an empty theater, yet you insist on playing every role, managing the lights, and even being the audience. All at once, your thoughts are like these trails of smoke. They arise from nothing, dance for a moment in the air, and then vanish back into the silence. Standing still means taking a step back. It means becoming the silent observer of the internal drama rather than being lost in the lead role. Most of our suffering comes from identifying with the guests in our house. We treat every passing thought as if it were an absolute truth, but you are the space in which the thoughts appear. You are the light that makes the dust visible, not the dust particles themselves. When you stop engaging with every passing impulse, you find a core of stillness that has never been disturbed by the storms of your life. This is the mirror of the mind. It doesn't keep the images it reflects. It lets them come and lets them go, remaining forever clear. Allow your worries to pass, like clouds over a mountain. The mountain does not move to accommodate the clouds, nor does it try to hold them. Peace is not the absence of thoughts, but the realization that thoughts are not you. They are just visitors who need no special welcome or goodbye. In this space of observation, you find a freedom that no amount of action can provide. It is the freedom of being the sky itself. When you finally stop trying to fix yourself, you realize there was nothing broken to begin with. You were just caught in a bad dream. Why is standing still the fastest way to get home? Because home is not a place on a map or a destination in the future. Home is this very moment right here, where you no longer wish to be anywhere else or seek to become anyone other than who you are. When we stop chasing the horizon, we realize that the ground we stand on is the sacred destination we have been searching for all along. We spend our lives building walls and doors, trying to find a sense of belonging, while the true home has always been wide open to us. To be home is to be at rest within your own skin. It is the end of the war between who you are and who you think you should be. In the stillness, the artificial boundaries of the self begin to dissolve, and you find yourself connected to the entire tapestry of existence itself. This is the fastest path because there is no distance to travel. You are already there. You have always been there, just under the noise. The search for home is the only journey where the first step is also the last. It is the simple recognition of your own presence. When you stop moving, you stop running away. And when you stop running away, you find that you are already where you need to be. The great paradox is that by doing nothing, everything is found. By going nowhere, you arrive at the heart of all that is real. This is not a retreat from the world, but a deeper engagement with it. You are no longer a visitor, but an inhabitant of life. Listen to the silence between the words. Look at the space between the objects. That is where the truth of your home resides forever. There is a profound dignity in standing still. It is the dignity of a mountain that does not need to prove its height to anyone. You have spent so long looking for the light, but in the stillness, you realize that you are the light that has been looking. Welcome back. You have been missed, even though you never actually left. The door has always been open, waiting for your quiet return. As we reach the end of this reflection, remember that doing nothing is the highest form of action you can ever take for your soul. It is the gift of total presence. It is the courage to be empty so that you can be filled with the reality of life. Do not try to carry this message with your mind. Let it settle in your heart like a stone sinking to the bottom of a well. The world will continue to spin and demand your attention, but you now know the secret path to the center of the storm's eye. In the busiest moments of your day, remember that the stillness is only a single, deep, and conscious breath away from your current state. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to fix anything. You just need to be here. Just be present in this very moment. This is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and the world. Your presence is the only thing that is truly required of you. Let the silence speak. It has more to tell you than any words ever could. Listen to the heartbeat of the universe within you. Or welcome to the art of being. Welcome to the peace that passes all understanding. You are safe. You are whole. You are finally home. There is nothing more to say. There is nothing more to do. Just stay in this beautiful, quiet space for as long as you need. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. There is nowhere else to go and nothing else to be. You are finally here. You are finally home now.